What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Uncle Cyborg Show, where we talk about the biggest topics and our favorite things about video games while keeping it rated E for everyone. I am Super Nolan Man. Joining me is Dat Boy Few, aka Matthew Daniels.
Hello.
Also joined by the Hyrule King himself, Mr. Bo Mitchell.
Hey.
And today we are doing a draft of Super Nintendo Entertainment System
Best console
games.
of all time, huh?
Perhaps if
One of the best.
you didn't get to be a part or watch our GameCube draft, you can still go watch that now, but watch it after you're done here.
Yeah.
But for those unfamiliar, what we are doing is we will each get to take 5 games for a 5-game library. If it's not on your list, it might as well not exist. Once one person has taken it, you cannot take someone else's game. So this is not just us picking the 5 best games. This is you get a 5-game library, and you're trying to put together. You're a you're a Blockbuster, and there are 30
And there's
off the
2 other
shelves.
kids taking the
And
games off the shelf
Yep,
before you can
and
grab them.
Yep, and
American
so you
Family
gotta
Video's going out of business. You
prioritize,
gotta
man.
Grab 'em.
Yep. Oh man, that's how I got so many games.
As one.
That's how I got Star Fox Assault, I think, including some others. Billy Hatcher, perhaps. Anyways, so without further ado, we're gonna kick this off. Matthew, I believe you drew the best draw. So based
the
on your
best draw,
artistic
trust
skills, you will go will this time, and will be. Are we still doing snake draft like last time?
Yep.
Matthew, you're up first.
All right. So for my pick, this one for me, it was clear and obvious. Final Fantasy, the greatest JRPG franchise, right? And the pinnacle of the franchise for a lot of people is Final Fantasy VI, released in the US as Final Fantasy 3. I still think Final Fantasy X is the best. I played this. I bought it at a retro gaming convention, and just like the 3 hours I played it, my stuff was broken. I couldn't actually play it right because the way the combat worked. But it is so good, man. The story, the characters, the opening sequence itself, like the little cutscene in the first bit you play, it sets a tone, and you like immediately feel how good it is. It was like, for me, I couldn't take anything else.
Understandable. All right. Well, Bo, that brings you next, and I'm pleading with you to do the right thing here and let me keep my favorite game of all time.
Permission denied.
Wow.
No.
Taking Super Metroid, one of the best SNES games on the list.
Oh man, what a
And one of my
what a
favorite games.
twist!
Oh my gosh.
Shocking to me.
I love this.
I thought for sure you were going to grab something else here. Dude, this opens up so many possibilities for me now.
Yeah, you get a double
Yeah,
pick here,
maybe
man.
you'll. Yeah, I couldn't not pick this game. What an amazing game! The atmosphere alone, I think it's pretty almost undeniable. This game is like the game that set up just atmospheric like perfection in gaming. It's so cool going on the planet, and like all of the music is incredible, and there's just a ton of stuff to do, and it's one of the best Metroidvanias out there. Put it on the list. That's why I picked it.
Super
Still
Metroid
plays well. Like that's
is
great.
what people are talking about when we talk about Metroidvanias. I mean, some people kind of look at Symphony of the Night a little bit, but honestly, you could call the genres Metroid likes and be talking about games inspired by Super Metroid.
Yeah, set up a whole genre.
Great pick, and I'm glad you did that one, because that opens up for me to take my favorite video game of all time, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Not necessarily the greatest game of all time, but I thought you were going to keep to your namesake of the Hyrule King.
Link's crying.
I actually like Super Metroid better than Link to the Past.
Wow.
That's fair. That's fair. But man, A Link to the Past, what an incredible game, full of secrets,
It's
infinitely replayable. It's just It's that comfort food game for me. I mean, I think I've played through this game more than any other game that I've ever played.
Yeah.
And every time I come to it, I feel like I'm finding something new. Um, yeah, what an absolute blast that game is. Because this is Snake Draft,
game.
I've also got the next pick. So now I've got to make a decision between do I
Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Here's the thing. I'm stuck between 3 titles right now.
There's so many good games. It's tough.
So I picked. We just got done with a very relevant video, and there are 3 bangers from that
I had a feeling.
franchise that I want to
Boo.
pick.
Boo.
But I'm going to pass on them for now and hope that one is somehow left over, because I am taking what is, in my opinion, the greatest game of all time. I'm taking Super Mario World.
Boo. I mean, that's good for us. Boo.
Thanks.
You can
Yeah,
have it.
you take it.
You could have
Super Mario World is the GOAT! The GOAT!
No way.
No way,
You guys
man.
are crazy. I know Bo's a Super Mario 3 guy, and that's respectable. Matthew doesn't even like Super Mario
That's where it's
3,
at.
so I don't know what you're on, man. You watch me come back. Watch it come back to me. And I'll pick Yoshi's Island next time, just to rub it in. Just kidding. We'll see what happens.
No, watch it come to me, and I'm picking Yoshi's Island right now.
No!
Now that's the
Me
goal
and my
right there.
dumb mouth.
Now this game is the actual GOAT, and it's better than Super Mario World.
Okay, that's completely wrong, but it is also a 10 out of 10.
No, I seriously though, I love this game. I would
so good.
personally
So
play it
good.
over Super Mario World myself.
No kidding. Well, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 guy. It's
I love
understandable.
Yeah. I love the music. I feel like platforming is way more tight, personally.
Sorry, in Yoshi's Island?
Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yeah,
Wow.
the music is incredible.
The music is incredible.
The only fault of the game is crying. Can get really old. But even with that, I think it beats Super Mario World. I had to say it.
I think you're crazy, and I think you're on the wrong side of history here. But
Oh,
I
boy.
mean,
Yeah, I'm sure
we're
people are gonna
comparing.
hate on me for that one.
We're comparing it. Honestly, you could every game
Apples
that's been
to
picked so
oranges.
far, you can call it 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah.
That's true.
Even if I think Super Metroid is, well, we don't need to go there today.
Wow.
There's the fighting words right there.
Super Metroid is a great game, an amazing game, as
Anyway.
far as I'll go.
That's
I'm gonna bite myself if I can't come back around to it, but so I'm gonna pass up to take these. You mentioned Donkey Kong earlier. I'm gonna have to go
I had a feeling.
myself. I have to take Donkey Kong Country 2. It's between.
Understandable.
So I love Donkey Kong Country. My best memories are with Donkey Kong Country, but 2's gameplay it just took what already worked and made it even better. Exactly what you want out of a sequel. There's not too much to say about it. It was a no, like I had to pick it. The second here is the issue. I'm gonna take it earlier than I want just because I know Nolan's a fan of it, so he might take it before me. I'm gonna take Ninja Turtles 4. Turtles in Time.
Yeah, understandable.
So,
the best beat 'em up of that generation.
And one of the rare occasions where the console version was the superior version. The hardware was newer, so it was a little more advanced. They had significant enhancements to the gameplay. They added a new level. The multiplayer was a little less, but the actual gameplay got better, and they changed up some of the stuff to fit the home console a little more. Great game, man. Great game.
Good stuff.
All right.
Well,
right.
I gotta force Nolan's hand now. And I'm gonna choose Donkey Kong Country 1.
Yeah. He's making Kitty Kong. Yes. Whatever his name is.
I actually like
Oh,
Donkey Kong
man.
Country 3, ironically.
Yeah.
But man, Donkey Kong Country 1 set up such a great 2D side-scrolling awesomeness. What an amazing, like, looking back on that, there was no game that looked as cool and played as well as
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country on that console. It's
I mean,
incredible. And
they
the music is out of this world, 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. Good
Mhm.
job, David Weiss.
and Duncan Country, like
What
on
more could
the
be
on
said?
the visual side of it, deserves so much credit for its 3D graphics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah. And I love even going back to it now. Like the platform is still a lot of fun.
it is. Man, okay. Well, now I'm mad.
Great run for
It
Donkey
is.
Kong fans, dude. In the 90s.
Right? Man.
Take that kitty.
Oh. Now what do I do?
Well, none of us are gonna. You might as well say
So-
that to your last pick.
I still think that Donkey Kong Country 3 is a great game.
Yeah, I think it gets a
No,
little too
no
much.
shame
I
in
know.
taking that
And
one.
here's the thing. Do I play the long game and hold it off for now, hoping nobody else will take it? Because, man, I just don't trust you guys anymore. I feel betrayed,
Realistically,
especially after last week's episode, which we
cornered now.
recorded 30 minutes ago.
yeah.
So, what I'm going to have to take next, since Yoshi is no longer on the board, I'm going to have to take Super Mario RPG.
Ah,
No.
good game.
I had a feeling you might take it, yeah.
You know, I had to do it to him. Hey, how about this? I'll trade you for Donkey Kong Country.
We'll meet up and one of these days.
You can come to my house and play it sometimes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I mean, Super Mario RPG. I mean, this game is definitely made better by the
So good.
remake.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, it's pretty sweet. I mean, you're not gonna. I'll give it this. You're not gonna like it. In that entire era, but also it's a super solid RPG to boot. Not crazy long. What? You can do it in 15 hours if you want to, but most people are about 25.
Yeah.
So
One of
think
the
so.
prime examples of like the SNES just having some like a good variation of unique RPGs.
Yeah, totally.
totally. It didn't have as much variety as some other things popping up at the time, but it had the ones you needed to have.
Yeah. I
So
love the humor in that game. So funny.
yep. Now, this is where I struggle a little bit, and
Take the kitty.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fall for the bait. I'm taking Donkey Kong Country 3 because guess what? Donkey Kong Country 3 still a great game. I wish that
I
game
actually like
had been finished. I wish that they didn't have to just pinch it off at the end because it was go time. They had a little more time to work with it.
There's a
But-
ton of
'cause,
really
man,
good
the-
tracks in that game. Shout out to the music in that game. A lot of people.
Music is
throw it
great,
under the
and
bus.
and honestly, yeah, Kitty's annoying, 100%. But he
Could be way
plays
worse.
pretty okay. he's got, they do interesting things with him. Is
Yeah.
this on the same
He's
tier
stupid, but
as
he's
Donkey
not
Kong
bad.
Country and Donkey Kong Country 2? I don't think so. But still a fantastic side-scrolling platformer. You're going to be hard pressed to find anything as good as that game. That's not a Mario or Donkey.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I gotta take one of the all-time greats.
Don't do
I
it.
can't believe it. I can't believe it didn't get taken yet. This game is absolutely legendary. Taken Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh man. What an incredible game.
Yeah.
Like easily when you talk about SNES RPGs, like 80% of people will bring this one up.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
It was
This
dominating
is
the
a
best
lot of people's
RPG
number
of all
one game
time
of all
list.
time.
Yeah, it's such a good game. I personally, I will say, I like FF6 better, personally.
Mhm.
But it's still so good, and it's so much fun. Has a ton of witty humor, and going back and forth between the different times, and the story is really cool. The music, shout out to Yasunori Matsuda, one of the best composers ever. Man, his stuff is great, and it love this game. Had to take it.
Understandably. I mean, this is if this is one of those times where I went with preference over consensus, because Chrono Trigger is just one of those games that never clicked for me. I
never
recognize
played
its greatness. It's an incredible art, interesting story.
I would kind of grew on. Yeah, it grew
the
on me over time. That's how I got
Mhm.
the appreciation over it. The first
Yeah.
I was kind of like you, and I was just like, what is he see in this? And then
I mean,
played it more, and it's like,
I'm
yeah,
every time I get to the top of that first tower, I get through that sequence, I find it difficult to keep going. I've only made it past it maybe twice, and I still have not finished that game. It doesn't click for me, but I mean, still,
that's too bad.
what an incredible game in Legacy. A great pick
Yeah.
there. Matthew, what do you got for us
This is the
to
part
finish off round 4?
that sucks because I'm having to
We're getting down to the
pick. I have to pick ahead of like what you guys are doing, so I might not have to pick stuff. You know.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with this one. I've taken the RPG, took my side scroller, my platformer, my side scrolling beat 'em up. I'm gonna go back to the RPG well again. In my opinion, a little overrated, but Earthbound is still an all-time
Ah.
classic. And
solid.
so I was just a fan of like the kind of goofy, weird
It's
world,
so
I
weird.
guess that it's in. A
Yeah.
lot of really like weird scenarios that you end up in, but they took that original. The problem with a lot of RPGs for me is that that static screen of just the enemies, and then you're just in a menu to do. But they made that somehow fun. I don't know how they
Yeah.
managed to do it,
The
but
numbers clicking down
yeah,
the dials.
it's so much better than that than things with that similar system. I think while I do think it's a little overrated, I think the people who like that game a lot kind of like smell their own farts. Uh, but I still think it
It's true.
is. I still think it is a great. If you've had that in your library, when I came to your house, I'd have to recognize the goat for a little bit. Now the
That
second
one
one,
is interesting.
yeah,
Because man, I want to like that game so much, but it's kind of similar to Chrono Trigger, where I get up to a certain point
yeah.
and I just can't get past it. Anyway,
For my second,
All right, well, before you go, or before
Yeah.
you go ahead, let me recap folks on the first 4 rounds. So far, Matthew has Final Fantasy 3/6, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, and Earthbound. Bo
band.
with Super Metroid, Yoshi's Island, aka Mario World 2, Donkey Kong Country, and Chrono Trigger. And your boy is sitting pretty with The Legend of Zelda to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Mario RPG, and Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie's Double Trouble. Matthew,
Nice.
all right. I'm
kick us
gonna
off.
similar to the GameCube draft we did. I want to draft a more complete library, something with some variety. So I'm gonna go with this game here.
Yeah.
NBA Jam Tournament Edition. It's
Yeah.
so much fun, even if you're not a sports
so good.
guy. The over the top, wild flipping dunks and the ball catching on fire. And it is. If you've never played it, go wherever you go to emulate stuff, man. Go check it out. The newer one they try to do, it doesn't match whatsoever. It's the simplicity and the over the top of that game is incredibly fun, even if you're not a sports fan. And to me, it's the sports game to play because even though there might be, a sports game or two that are technically better, I think for the overall wide-ranging audience, this one's hands down the best.
Nice.
All right, Mr. Rowe.
All right. Ooh, so this is where it gets tough. 'Cause I get the whole variety thing. So I think what I'm gonna do. Oh man,
Are you going to
I
take a
think
game that I know you don't like?
Scooby Doo, huh? You taking it?
no. I'll go.
No.
I'll go with something I know I like.
Okay.
I'll throw in an action game to add a little bit
Hmm.
more actiony. Castlevania 4.
Ah,
Super
that's what I
Castlevania
thought you were
4.
taking earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should. Oh well.
really great game, man.
Super
Uh,
Castlevania 4.
yeah. It takes a little bit of getting used to with how you can use the whip in multiple different directions, and it feels a little bit when you first start. But man, you wouldn't think that having like a whip that you can just fling all over the place is so much fun, but it really is.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of just like really fun bosses, and it's a tough game, but it's challenging and rewarding. That's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to pick it.
All right.
Big Noel, round us up.
Well, I've miscalculated time after time on this one. It really is tough being the dude at the end of this. It's a
Yeah,
lot easier.
you kind of got to
starting
think
it off.
ahead when you're.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I've made some bad calls here, and I'm thinking about making another bad call because here's the thing. The game that I think Bo was mulling over whether or not to take, that I allude to him not being a fan. Not that he doesn't like the game, but not as big a fan
Oh.
as most people. Street Fighter
Yep.
2 Turbo is what
That
I
was
was
not the
alluding
game.
to. Oh, okay. Well, what were you thinking of?
I was thinking of F-Zero.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's one that I'm mulling around here. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I know for the old heads that's
Classic.
one that would get me some points from the viewers, but I'm gonna have to go true to my heart here. I'm taking Super Punch Out.
Hey,
I think it is. I think it is.
I had a
I
feeling
think
you'd
it's
take
leagues
this.
better than I know people are gonna disagree with me on this. They can disagree with me. I think it's leagues better than Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah,
Super
definitely.
Punch Out was so good.
I do like Super Punch.
The puzzle element of the game, because you got to figure out the fighter, you got to find their weakness,
I'd say it's a
and
puzzle.
find their timing, read their tells. I think that it was much, it was much better designed, much smoother of an experience, and honestly, character design, the models, all super great. I mean, it would playing it feels like it's somehow ahead of its time, even though it really shouldn't be. All right, so for y'all at home, you now have the authority to choose the winner of our draft here. Whose team are you picking? If you can only have 5 games, so you got to pick one of these 5-game library. Who are you picking? Once more,
man, he stinks.
my 5 is The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Mario RPG, Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie's Double Trouble, and Super Punch Out. Matthew, it's got Final Fantasy VI, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, which, if we're thinking about it, should be canceled. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, Earthbound and NBA Jam, and Bo has got Super Metroid, Yoshi's Island, Mario World 2, a baby game.
Baby
Kong
game,
Country.
baby game.
Chrono Trigger, and Super Castlevania 4.
Chrono triggered right now. No.
Wow.
All right. Well, let us know down below who you think won, or if you had to do a top 5, what are you picking? But until next time, I am Super Nolan Man. That's been that boy of you, the Hyrule King, and you all can have a great week.